Welcome to channel Physics Made Easy. We will study today about electromagnetic spectrum. At the time Maxwell predicted the existence of EM waves, only visible light was the familiar EM wave. By end of 19th century, gamma and X-rays had been discovered. Now we know all these categories of EM waves, which are orderly arranged as per their increasing or ascending order of wavelength. So this orderly distribution of the EM waves in accordance with their wavelength, it is called electromagnetic spectrum. Note down, there is no sharp division between any of the category. There is overlapping. This is the wavelength range in ascending order, it is written. Ascending order wavelength means descending order of frequency or energy. Why? Energy is h nu or hc upon lambda. What is the special category, special thing about these all EM waves? They all move in vacuum with the same speed. One question was asked that gamma rays, X-rays visible. These three radiations were given which move faster in vacuum. All. So learn all these steps. I have summarized there what as per their name, wavelength range, sources to produce them, and uses and properties. There are many other properties and uses which can't be written at the board. So you go through the book and learn. You have to learn because the questions are asked that any four categories are selected, right in the ascending order of wavelength. Then you should know. Once you will learn it, you can find. I have selected question also, that how the questions are asked in the competitive examination. So let us begin. First category is of gamma rays. Its wavelength is less than 10 to the power minus 3 nanometer. Nanometer is 10 to the power minus 9 meter. So it is less than 10 to the power minus 12 meter. What is the source of production? In the radioactive decay of the nuclei. You know nuclei, alpha, beta decay. You must have read alpha, beta, gamma emission. So gamma. Uses in cancer treatment, and they are most energetic and most penetrating. Why? Because they are having least wavelength or maximum energy, maximum frequency. How can you calculate energy frequency? By using, I told you, formula E equal to h nu or hc by lambda. Similarly, X-rays, this is the wavelength range 10 to the power minus 3 nanometer to 1 nanometer. They are produced by X-ray tubes or inertial electrons. How are the X-rays produced? When the fast moving electrons hit the target like tungsten, high melting point, then X-rays are produced. They are used in medical diagnosis, in study of crystal structure. They cause photoelectric emission for metals, reflect from bones. X-rays are also having penetrating power large. They can flash, they can penetrate the flesh but not the bones. So reflection of bones. You must have seen the X-ray film. Now here ultraviolet. Ultraviolet rays, their wavelength range from 1 nanometer to 400 nanometer. Ascending order of wavelength range I have written. They are produced by electric arc. Electrons moving from higher to lower energy level. What happens when electrons from higher shells are transferred in first one, n equal to 1, n2 2 3 4 and n1 1, then the energy emitted it comes in the ultraviolet region. They are also used in food preservation, sterilization. Ultraviolet lamps are used to check the fake notes. Bankers use these ultraviolet lamps to check the currency deposited. Currency means rupee whether it is fake or correct one. They put under the ultraviolet lamp, ultraviolet rays fall to check whether they are correct or not. Visible region, visible VIBGYOR. Before we ultraviolet, VIBGYOR red, then after red, infrared. So what is visible region? 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer. And how are they produced? What is the source? Electron moving from higher to lower energy state. It is also written here. Which lower? N1 equal to 2. So N2 equal to 2, 3, 4 in the spectrum. You will find from the third, fourth and higher energy level to N equal to 2. If the electron comes, then visible light is produced. You know how is the visible light important for us. Its use is written here. It stimulates the nerve ending of human eye, can cause chemical reaction. Infrared radiations 700 nanometer to 1 millimeter. They are produced by vibrations of atoms molecules. Due to large value of wavelength, they are least scattered in fog, so they are useful in haze photography. Other uses you know, in the greenhouse effect, infrared radiations cause tanning also. Infrared radiations have heating effect. These all you know. Microwaves 1 millimeter to 0.1 meter. You know microwave oven. What is the role? How the food items cooked there? In the microwaves, the frequency of microwaves matches with the resonant frequency of the water molecules. So the energy from the waves is transferred efficiently to the kinetic energy of the molecules. This raises the temperature of any food containing water. So learn from the kitchen, water purifier is there. So in the water purifier you must have seen the ultraviolet UV radiations. The ultraviolet radiations kill they are used in sterilization, they kill the microorganisms. So in water purifier ultraviolet radiations are used, and microwaves in microwave oven, they are produced by the Klystron or magnetron valve. Also radar communication, ultraviolet rays are used in fine details of molecular and atomic structure. Other uses are also there. Go through the book, I am telling again and again. Radio waves, their frequency wavelength is greater than 0.1 meter. They are produced by rapid acceleration and deceleration of electron in aerials. Aerials means antennas. Also accelerated motions of charges in conducting wires produces radio waves. Radio waves have different frequency range, or you can say wavelength range, for TV, for FM, for cellular phones. They are, as per their different wavelengths, different uses. Mainly they are used in radio communication. So it's all about electromagnetic spectrum. Whatever I have given you, other uses are there also, as infrared radiations are used in remotes, TV remotes you have seen. So learn the properties and uses. Questions are framed from any of the radiations. They are taken 3 or 4 radiations, write them in the ascending order of wavelength or descending order of energy. Then you should learn this sequence, and as per sequence you will find uses and how the questions are solved. Which question is based on these waves? I have given one question also. We will discuss now the questions based on electromagnetic spectrum and EM waves. Solve various questions based on EM waves. These questions are asked in the competitive examinations. First question: an EM wave is propagating in medium with the velocity given by V I cap. Instantaneous oscillating electric field of the EM wave is along plus y axis. Then the direction of magnetic field. I have not written 4 options in which one is correct. We will solve the correct option only. This is asked in NEET 2018. Look, it is given that EM waves, their direction of motion propagation is determined by this E cross B relation. Both E and B are perpendicular and perpendicular to the propagation. Well, what is given here? E is along plus y axis. Plus y axis means j cap cross B, you have to find V I cap. So you will write here I cap. What is j cross dash equal to I cap? You know in the vectors ijk, so j cross k equal to I cap. So what will be the direction of magnetic field? That will be along k axis, that is along plus z axis. You know unit vector is k along z axis. Next question, the dimensions of mu naught epsilon naught to the power minus half r. 4 options are given again. You have read C equal to what? 1 upon under root mu naught epsilon naught. We have read in EM waves. And this 1 upon under root mu naught epsilon naught is written as power minus 2. What is C? Speed of light, E speed of EM waves. And what is the dimensional formula for speed? Meter per second, that is LT minus 1. So what is the correct answer? LT minus 1. This is also asked in CBSE 2011 and 2012. Another question asked in JEE Mains 2013. If B naught is 20 nanotesla, small n is nano, what is E naught? Again we have read. What is C? E naught upon B naught. So if it is given B naught 20 nanotesla, what is E naught? This implies that E naught is CB naught. Simply you put the value 3 into 10 to the power 8 into 20 nano. Nano means 10 to the power minus 9. And what will be the unit? Volt per meter. You know electric field, volt per meter. Now this 23, the 60 and this is minus 1. So it is 6 volt per meter. So out of the 4 options, this one will be correct. Next question is here, a 100 ohm resistance and a capacitor of 100 ohm reactance are connected in series across a 220 volt source. When the capacitor is 50% charged, the peak value of displacement current. What we have read? That displacement current and conduction current are same. And you know impedance in RC circuit, here this is reactance and resistance, both are 100 ohm. Then what will you write here? This 100 square plus 100 square. Why we have written this? XL square. The relation is under root XC square plus R square. Reactance square plus R square. What will be here? This will be root 2 into 100. Now what is I naught equal to V naught upon Z? What will be here? This I naught will be displacement current. Therefore, I displacement current will be, what will be V naught 220 root 2, because this is given 220 volt source and whatever is given that is RMS. So here maximum will be 220 root 2 volt voltage of the source, and this is also root 2 into 100. Root 2 will be cancelled. So answer will be 2.2 ampere. In this way, if you learn the relations, quickly you can find the answers. Now this question 4. Look here. A red light emits light at 0.1 watt uniformly around it. this is the 0.1 watt. What is this equal to? This is equal to power of the source. The amplitude of the electric field of the light at a distance of 1 meter, what will be equal to what? We have to find. This is also asked in JEE Mains 2015. As you know that intensity of EM waves for a point source, it is given P upon A, and what is A? This is P upon 4 pi r square. I have discussed in the video that point source emits light in all directions. Suppose it is placed at the center of r radius sphere, then 4 pi r square is the radius of sphere. Also intensity of EM waves, what is the formula given? Learn the relations that this intensity is written as half epsilon naught E naught square into C. Energy density per unit, energy per unit volume or energy density into speed of EM waves. Simple. You have to find the electric field. This is E naught. So what will be E naught square from this relation? You will find 2p upon this 4 pi epsilon naught r square into C. Look here, it is given that 2 into 0.1 watt, this is P, power is given. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is what? 9 into 10 to the power 9. You should learn these constants value. Put directly. This is 4 pi epsilon naught. So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is written this. R is given in the question, that electric field at a distance of 1 meter. So 1 square is 1. So this is 1 into C, 3 into 10 to the power 8. Again this 3 3 are 9 and 3 2 are 6.6. This is 9 into 10 to the power 8. What will be E naught square? 6.6 into 10 to the power 1 will be 6. What will be E naught? Therefore, it will be root 6 watt volt per meter. Also, pay attention that units are given correctly, and root 6, its value will be in between 2 2 ja 4, 3 3 ja 9, around 2.45 or this one. Okay. Next question. This is also asked in AIPMT 2014. Light falls at normal incidence on a perfectly reflecting surface with an average energy flux of 25 into 10 to the power 4 watt per meter square. Look, energy flux. Flux means number of lines pass on an area normal to it. What is that? Number of field lines, number of EM waves, that is intensity. And from the unit you should learn what is given, watt per meter square. Here this is watt per meter square, so this is intensity. Okay. Now if the surface area is 15 centimeter square, the average force exerted on the surface. Again we have discussed that EM waves they carry momentum. They apply the radiation pressure on a surface at which they are falling. What will you use here? Formula, just you see that it is given this intensity. So I am utilizing this relation. Okay. Now since it is said that this is I is 25 into 10 to the power 4 watt per meter square. So we have read for EM waves, intensity or any source is given by U by AT, and you know what is U by AT means? This U equal to I intensity into A into T. You know intensity is energy per unit area per second, and this energy per second is watt. Watt per area is, this is watt per meter square, it is given. Now surface area is given and you have to find the force. How will you find the momentum first? Look, if the EM wave, they are falling at the surface and perfectly reflecting surface, they are reflected back, then what will be the change in momentum? for a perfectly reflecting surfaces, the change in momentum, that will be P minus minus P, that is 2P. Therefore, force is what? Change in rate of change of momentum, and momentum in EM waves is given by P will be equal to 2U upon C. We have seen momentum is U by C, and here we have to put here 2U by C as the surface is perfectly reflecting. Then you will find here this F as given by this 2U upon C T. In place of delta P, 2U by C and T. What is the value of U? Put here from this equation. Then 2IAT by CT. TT will be cancelled. What will be the force? Look here. This will be 2 into I. What is given? This is 25 into 10 to the power 4. Okay, 25 into 10 to the power 4. What is area? Look the unit. 15 centimeter square. Then you will write 15 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square, and upon C as usual 3 into 10 to the power 8. Now this 3 5 ja 15, this is 5 2 ja 10, this is 250, and what is 10 to the power? This is 4 8, this is 8 minus 4 minus 12, this will be minus 8. So you can write 25 into or 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 6 Newton. So this amount of force is exerted. Next one, as the ascending order of EM waves in the increasing wavelength from gamma to radio waves. If you learn that relation, arrange the following EM radiations in the order of increasing energy. Increasing energy, how can you learn this? That EM waves energy is given by which relation? E equal to h nu or hc by lambda. So from gamma to radio waves, lambda increases, so energy decreases. Here options are given: blue light, yellow light, X-ray, radio waves. Now how will you learn? Again I am giving you the trick. So suppose this is the energy increasing in this way. How will you learn? You write Vibgyor. Okay. Before violet, ultraviolet. Before that, X-rays, and before that, gamma rays. Okay, I am giving you trick how to learn the sequence. And after Vibgyor here, after red is infrared, and then microwaves, and then radio waves. This is the sequence, and left to right I have written in the increasing order of energy. Now mark here, this is blue light and it is written A. So this is blue, you will write here A. This is yellow light, you write here B. This is B. This is X-ray, you write here C. And this is radio wave, you write here D. Again, look, what is the increasing order of energy? Look here, increasing order of energy will be DBAC. This is the correct option. You learn the trick and find the correct answer. Now, last question. Look, it is given that in this question, this is also asked in JEE exam, which you have solved here. In this question, it is given for an EM wave, electric field is given 3 sin 0.5 into 10 to the power 3 x plus 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 T Newton per coulomb. What is the direction of propagation of EM wave and speed? Look the expression for EM wave, electric field. Electric field in which axis? Along which axis? Y axis it is given. So, if you see the expression for electric field given along y axis 3 and the value is written sin 0.5 into 10 to the power 3 x plus 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 t. Okay. In what direction EM wave is propagating? This electric field is compared with the E naught. What is the ideal value of electric field we have written? We have learned that E equal to E naught sin kx minus omega t, and this is the expression when the electric field is along y axis and negative sign means along EM waves are propagating along plus x axis. What is the sign given here? Compare that this is the positive sign. It means first will be the answer, that direction of propagation of EM wave is along negative x direction, x axis. Okay, because minus is given, then it is plus x, and whatever is written after k, that is the axis. So, negative x axis. Speed. What is the formula for a speed of EM wave? V equal to omega by k. Now compare. In place of k, what is written? This value. In place of omega, what is written? This value. Find omega by k. It is simple. 1.5 into 10 to the power 11. It is written upon this 0.5 into 10 to the power 3. So, what is the speed? This 0.5 by 1.5 will give you 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And this is the speed of EM waves. Now, I hope you must have enjoyed all these numericals which are asked in various competitive examinations. Thank you.